Hello students, welcome to my channel Priyanka's Lectures. To crack the exam of UGC NET Education 2020, please subscribe to my channel. Let us first understand the three concepts given by Freud: the conscious and the unconscious. The conscious refers to those ideas and sensations of which we are aware. According to Freud, it played a small role in the development of the personality. The unconscious needs and beliefs play an important role in shaping the personality. The preconscious contains those experiences that are unconscious but that could become conscious with little effort. For example, you have forgotten what did you eat in lunch yesterday, but when you were asked by a dietitian who is helping you in losing weight, you might be able to recall it. The unconscious consists of those experiences and memories of which we are not aware. It operates at the deepest level of our personality. Such mental states remain out of awareness because making them conscious would create a lot of pain and anxiety for us. For example, the repressed memory of humiliation in childhood doesn't simply disappear but continues to interfere with our conscious and behavior. The unconscious plays major role in influencing our behavior. This is how the structure of mind looks like. The major portion of the mind is the preconscious. In structural theory of personality, Freud proposed three systems of mind: id, ego, and superego. Id operates according to the pleasure principle. The pleasure principle states that people always strive to maximize pleasure and minimize pain. The id is not moral and is not concerned with the social rules and conventions. In simple words, id is always concerned with fulfilling the desires. For example, the rapists are not concerned with morals and ethics, they just want to fulfill their sexual desire. We can't simply do whatever we want to do to fulfill our desires. Ego keeps a check on id and waits for a suitable object for fulfilling the aim of id. For example, a man who wants to fulfill his sexual desire will wait for a girl who is willing to be with him instead of acting like a rapist. Superego represents a set of societal values which are learned by a person from his parents and teachers. They learn which behavior is good and which is bad in a given situation. The main functions of superego are to inhibit the urges of id and strive for perfection. Although superego serves positive functions, but sometimes it may have negative consequences. For example, a person who was taught by his parents that getting into a physical relationship with the opposite sex is dirty and sinful may be afraid to form intimate relationship with the opposite sex. Here in this example, the id wants to eat right now. But superego is saying that the meeting can't be left right now. Now ego tries to exert control over both id and superego. Ego tries to find out realistic outlets for the person's id impulses. Here, ego will solve the conflict by eating food after the end of the meeting. Now we will understand the use of id, ego and superego in Freud's scheme of psychosexual development. Freud has given 5 stages of psychosexual development. 5 stages given by Freud. Oral stage is the first stage. It occurs during the first year of age. The infant only wants to fulfill his needs. He gets pleasure from his mouth. For example, the baby is hungry and wants food. Whether the parents give food to the baby or they don't will determine what difficulties will the baby face later in life. Anal stage is the second stage which occurs during second and third year of age. The pleasure is obtained from the anal cavity, which means that chief pleasure for the child involves retention or expulsion of feces. The child asserts independence, but it is a negativistic independence in which he rejects whatever is being offered by the parents. For example, the mother the mother asks the child, "Will you put on your shoes?" The child says no. Again, the mother asks, "Do you want a candy bar?" The child again says no. Phallic stage occurs during fourth and fifth year of age. Both girls and boys derive pleasure from self-manipulation. Boys seek love and affection from his mother. For this, he competes with his father, but since father is physically stronger, he is afraid that he will be punished for his desires and his penis will be cut. This conflict is resolved by taking the values of the parents. This conflict in boys and the process of resolving the conflict was called Oedipal complex or Oedipus complex. But how do girls think? But how do girls think? According to Freud, a girl envy boys because girl also wants a penis. She begins to love her father because he has the desired object. Since the desire of getting a penis can't be fulfilled, the girls have a relatively inadequate superego. Freud has been severely criticized for saying that Oedipal complex is biologically based and occurs in all human beings. Latency stage starts at 6 years of age and continues till puberty. At this stage, the sexual development is at a standstill. The children begin to develop social and technical skills which help them in becoming responsible citizens in their society. The genital stage starts at the onset of puberty and continues till death. The sexual tension increases dramatically. The reproductive organs have matured and both boys and girls are capable of producing babies. Now the goal is to mate with an appropriate sex object. For Freud, the normal person is one who makes satisfactory adjustment between love and work. For each stage, Freud postulated a corresponding adult character pattern. The oral character. The oral receptive character is a result of overindulgence in infancy. The individual has become habitual to receiving support and encouragement from other people and are excessively dependent on others for fulfillment of their desires. They tend to be incompetent because most of their gratification is derived from what others do for them and not from what they themselves accomplish. and to be overly optimistic. When the individual's needs are not fulfilled by the parents during his infancy, they develop an oral aggressive character. Such individuals envy others and try to dominate others. They develop a pessimistic attitude towards life. The anal character. The anal character consists of traits like obstinacy, which means that they are stubborn and resist control by others. They are fearlessly independent. The second trait is parsimony. Parsimony means they don't waste money, time, and possession. The third trait is orderliness, which means that they are perfectionist and meticulous. The phallic character. Due to excessive castration anxiety, males behave in a reckless, resolute, and self-assured manner. Overvaluing of penis is reflected in excessive vanity and exhibition. Such males have to prove that they are real man. For women, for women, the primary motive is penis envy. Thus, they are continuously striving for superiority over men. The genital character. This character is the ideal character according to Freud. Such people are sexually mature. The key to happiness is the ability to love and be loved. But sometimes it also makes us vulnerable because of the rejection by loved one and also the loss of loved one. This character are able to express their id impulses in the form of productive and creative work. For example, for scientists, seeking truth is a creative work. This is the book which I have referred for preparing this presentation.